We are now live. Family, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever on a day. And welcome to this special collaboration between Sierra Leone TV Live 1 and We Are TV. Today is Saturday, the 17th of August, 2024. And yeah, now the home of credible news. Ladies and gentlemen, as soon as January, we begin share the program far and wide. Far and wide, we begin share the program because today we get one of the big allegiance them by the political business inside the APC. When I be a member of the Tripartite committee representing the APC party, Dr. Richard Konteh, when I be also a former flag bearer aspirant under the APC party, we get him today on the platform. So do ya, when I now begin share the program far and wide, so plenty people, all about the diaspora and back home, na salon we will watch this program live. You know, fit better until you say, na so somebody say, if I let you say, yeah, if for you say, and the question on this program, it they count on a courtesy of Sierra Leone TV Live 1 and We Are TV. Me they talk so, me na Mohamed Kamara, plenty people can refer to me as Superman. So over to you, Brother Shengbe Pierre.
Famole mona kushe heno na adu. We are don't come back today for come talk about things where they happen. Now we on sweet yards alone. Now we on. Whoa, let we left for do them bad things them. We they feel a most alone. Now we on. Whoa, we are. And if we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we had go before. If we hurt you, we sorry. We no mean battle, we just want for make we had go before. Fambul Kushe and Cabo, how they go. Hope say we all they do okay. Well, we don't come back today. Oh. Remember, we be promise una, but inside that promise day, we been beg una say, today na Saturday, we been don't promise for host somebody na this particular platform here in collaboration. So we could take excuse for today for let we interview am. So let me make this very clear. Yeah. Anything where we yard talk about now this particular platform, we get for do it protest, we get for do it any other thing, and not get anything. I repeat, and not get anything for do with the guest where we get Nayaso. I repeat. Anything where we talk about, we own that what we been put down long time ago, where we still dey go on with, yeah, and not get nothing for do with the guest where we get Naya. So we not get for ask am for talk about this, but now we standing one time we must get for the catch and talk about them, then break time them, say alone and not forget to we own date, we yard, we date day. Yeah, because we salon people get a lot of questions them where we still no get answer for yet. So I want for talk this straight one before we start anything. So inside the program, I'll go by to Superman again for they actually introduce who that we get inside the program this night.
Thank you very much, Brother Shengbe Pierre. Family as on the January, una please share far and wide. Una not forget, if you're not new person January today, for subscribe. So whenever program come, you will get automatic notification. And also now for like and also continue for share. Inside the platform also today, we get with residents, human rights activists, philanthropists, and contributor, Madam Fatima Konteh. Madam Fatima Konteh, now for say adieu to family, please.
Hello, brothers and sisters, na Salon, na Adu, all over the world, na Kushe. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Madam Fatima Konteh. Famulem today, like we are saying, so get one big allegiance on the platform today. Now the APC business, where now one of the member them will be represent APC na the tripartite committee. And also now at some point now be former flag bearer aspirant under the APC party, Dr. Richard Konteh. Dr. Richard Konteh, welcome to this special collaboration.
Thank you very much, Superman. Fambul them on a good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. And a pleasure for finally come live on this program. I look forward to a very healthy and fruitful discussion.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Richard Konteh. And I'll kickstart the program immediately now because plenty of people don't pose this question and say, una as a representative then for the APC and the Tripartite committee, they say why make una not succeed or una not succeed up to now yet for make the rerun happen. Then we expect una say una for make sure say the rerun of the 2023 election happen. So you want to give a synopsis basically of what's happening on our role, what we do, what we not do, and how we get so elected today.
Make I just give a straightforward answer. The work of the Tripartite Committee now for make recommendations, not to we they implement. If anybody understand the terms of reference of the committee, they say we they recommend actions or things them were actionable and implementable. But some other entities then get responsibility for the implementation of those recommendations. So those entities for do their work. We don't work now for make recommendations. And we go very far, almost to the end, for agree on those recommendations.
But Dr. Richard Konteh, how comes people don't want to know why make the APC recommendation of rerun not the party main recommendation? What's it make? What's it happen?
Well, the committee not being succeed for completing work. We been get a meeting on Friday. This time we go through the 80 recommendations and we agree say at the end of that we will come to the APC in recommendations. We discuss them and we agree say make APC bring in your document and then we'll insert them inside the document, not as an appendix, but as an integral part of the document for insert them. And we'll be for supposed for meet back on Monday for check the document for find out one whether all the changes and corrections what we don't do to the document that we don't incorporate them. Then as a committee we be for adopt the report. When we adopt the report, then we sign the report. Unfortunately, as a committee, we never get the chance for adopt the report, and we never get the opportunity for sign the report, and we now also get the opportunity for even prepare the roadmap for implementation, which will be a guide to the one there we get for responsible for the implementation.
So
Okay,
wetin
Doc,
happen
before-
we make
yes.
una no sign this particular report and una not able to make a roadmap for this particular committee work.
The lead negotiators then take over.
Who are the lead negotiators then?
Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara and Dr. David Moinina Senge, they take over responsibility for the finalization of the report and at the two-sider.
Dr. Richard Konteh,
No member.
a lot of people they say.
Make I finish. No member of the tripartite committee must sign that report.
Okay. So a lot of people they say, for example, you, Dr. Richard Konteh, Dr. Kaifala Mara, una people them we get credibility to una names them. So who's them they end up for hijack this particular thing from una the two negotiators them?
Between Friday and Monday.
That are the last days them toward the end of the committee work.
Yeah.
Why you not been come out for the public instantly and tell the public say this so we don't left now we don't understand what they happen?
Well, we get a structure now we party and the structure was duly informed. And when I get the opportunity today for talk, I don't state them. And I think I don't state them in a tweet we I sent out previously.
When una first go Now the sorry if I come inside quick, I find out say the line they lagging small bit. When una first go to this committee from the 3 days dialogue, say to the tripartite committee, una be aware because salon people are up. And one of the main things we make una go into this 3 days dialogue and the committee now for the election result, ain't it?
Make I make one thing clear.
Please go ahead.
Me not to be a part of the 9-man committee we go for the 3 days dialogue. The members of the 9-man committee then go for the 3 days dialogue and then agree on 8 recommendations. Those recommendations not be include the issue of results. Rather, resolution 3 talk about the establishment of a tripartite committee with a 3-way leadership from the SLPP of the Australian government, the APC, and the international community represented by the resident coordinator of the United Nations. The international community is supposed to provide 7 members, but then decline. So they not will get that, but they allow the resident coordinator represents them as one of the co-chairs on the committee. When we go as a tripartite committee in session, we discuss and come up with terms of reference. That they will include in the terms of reference the need for examining the results. Because for we, as members of the tripartite committee, we believe, say, the issue of results is so paramount and they are at the center of the whole controversy between the government and the APC. And therefore, there's no way we can get into any negotiations without addressing that issue. And with that spirit, we get into the preparation of the terms of reference, we adopt them and we include them. In the course of the implementation of work, the sittings of the tripartite committee, indeed, we insist at some point on the discussion of the results. The government side refused to discuss the results. We've been get for breakaway and we go report back to we elders, Dr. Samura and the rest of the leadership of the party for say that this don't happen, and we they insist that we for discuss the results. The advice we say, we left them for discuss them at the end. We tell them, say, there is a risk in waiting till the end for discuss them. What if we wait till the end, then the SLPP, they refuse for discuss them? They say, it not will happen. Now we say, okay. We go back into the meetings, but we as a committee, we still not satisfied. So we still tower, say we for discuss the results. If you now recall, we've been here for break for 12 days. Because we insist, say, it don't make any sense for me we continue with the deliberations without discussing the issue of the results. Again, so, leadership of the party under capable leadership of Dr. Samura Majibet Kamara, again, directly, in fact, Dr. Samura came personally into the room. We started with the meet here, David Senge. The sailor will just go ahead and that the positions on the results will be inserted into the document. That was how we allowed the process for continuing the understanding that before we conclude the process and adopt them, those positions of the party as it relates to elections will be incorporated. Because of the sensitivity of the whole issue about the results, we want to be very clear with the leadership, as we don't always do, for make even on those recommendations we want for insert into the document, make we get the buy-in of the leadership. And so we prepare a draft then carry and go to the leadership of the party for make them, we get seek them blessing. At that point, we will get a controversy. We as a committee, we prefer a recount because of two reasons. One, the international community where we moral guarantors, where we believe say they for support with this process, they don't come out clearly for say they don't get money for a rerun or for a runoff. So therefore, we feel say asking for a rerun would be a very Herculean task, since the one that we for giving the money for do the rerun or the runoff, don't tell we clearly. And I all see the statement from the American ambassador unequivocally, where say there'll be no rerun. They don't get money for that. The money we then get are for reforms. And they give 1.5 million for that. They don't give money for election, they give money for reforms. Secondly, we as a committee believe say the elections were flawed, the results were not credible, and we've been convinced say a rerun will not cost nothing or not chicken change. So UCSF can finance the recount. We've been convinced say a recount will allow we for regain the seats where we lost na Putloko, because we believe say there's no way where SLPP go win 4 seats na Putloko. It will allow we an opportunity for regain the seats where they take from we at the western area, for example. But more importantly, we as a committee, we believe say if the SLPP they produce the RRFs for the purposes of a recount, it will expose the fact say the results where they announce not credible and it not reflect the true will of the people. And when we before don't establish that, we before don't put sufficient pressure on all the actors and the moral guarantors where they do something for right those wrongs. Unfortunately, Dr. Samura Kamara insists, say we for declare our president, for declare and say it all we. And of course we tell and say it's not possible, because we not to a court, we get the power for annul the results announced by ECSL and pronounce we own. And two, we tell and say we are not ECSL. We get mandate for legal authority for announced results. So we cannot declare. But however, this is a political process, like it's done in other jurisdictions. We say Dr. Samura Kamara gets the right for say he don't win based upon we data where we get from Real Collation Center with 71% of results thereabouts. Where if they get a command lead of 57%. We say he can interpret in commanding lead for say, now he don't win. And if they feel say not so it be, let them bring out their own data for substantiate their own position. And me personally, commit myself for say the day where Dr. Samura who want to call the press conference for declare himself as the winner of the elections, me, I would snap Vienna in support. And as long as in day before, I will follow around all the way. Because based upon the data we get, I get confidence in the data, and I believe say it had a commanding lead until ECSL produce information for justify the figures we they announce.
Okay, so maybe we missed that one. They not ask you again. This you don't talk about. I'll ask you again. Let me understand and find one. Now, Samoa Kamara be one for let and declare I'm as winner of this 2023 election. Yeah. And now
Yes.
you they try to tell Salon people and now say if Samoa Kamara they call a press conference today for declare say in the president of Salon, you go support him.
I would snap Vienna as a loyal APC person in solidarity with the way they make people announcement.
Because of the evidence we you serve don't see.
Because of the evidence we don't see for say he gets a commanding lead. And please note, there is a difference between a commanding lead and winning 55%. That's two different things. He had a commanding lead. So if anybody want to say that command and lead, not they translate into a win, make it provide your own data. And to date, ECSL don't refuse to provide data for backup the figures we announce.
So what about the word where Samuel Kamara talk during a last press statement with Paul? We say he not over yet until he over. We mean say he want for everybody stand up for electoral justice. That's not enough thing.
So I think say it's very easy to make any type of statement, and that one, some people say it is not over or it is over. What is still lacking for me, a clear roadmap for actualizing electoral justice, electoral reforms, and accountability. We are committed. We, as a committee, don't make recommendations, and we don't take the bold step for state clearly say the results we ECSL announce not reflect the will of the people and therefore not credible. I think we have gone very far. Dr. Samura Kamara and the rest of the leadership of the party for now take the process forward. And we, as APC members, we will stand in solidarity with the leadership of Dr. Samura and his team for ensure say the will of the people of Sierra Leone as expressed in the ballot on the 23rd of June 2023 to be respected.
I ask one more question there. I send them back to Supermed for continue. Yeah, maybe just a listen no more and I come inside when necessary. So now, as a member after the election, right at the time when the SLPP been there at the office with loudspeaker, I mean sets, they talk about how they don't win election. That same time they, una go now in your office with motorcade for come hold a press conference and inform Salon people them about something. And then we see presidential bodyguards them, policemen them go up in fire per una now in our office. So now, with this kind of word they say, if Samuel Kamara take the lead for say yes, me na the president of Sierra Leone, you the support him, and that press conference the way Samuel Kamara they call, you will go to Mabianam for day in solidarity with him. You think say una ready for that because Madabio and in team not ready for the accepting kind of thing in there by force.
President Obama, in one interview on CNN, the state say, and I quote, "For democracy to succeed, we have to be ready to fight for it." If democracy for succeed in Sierra Leone, it will not be presented to anybody on the silver platter. We have to demand it. In the local parlance, Timni, they say, "Anfoso, Achimon, Aireni, Chimon." And so we believe, say, we have to be strong, we have to demand it. We therefore show appetite for once the power, if we want to get up. But if we not show appetite for once the power, to make we get up, then that are a challenge. So we as members of the APC, as loyal members of the APC, we believe, say, we have a leadership and we wait for the leadership for votes not before and give the leadership what we need for let we get the electoral justice. We believe, say, we get for go beyond rhetorics. We want a concrete plan of action. You know, as a planner, it is one thing to prepare a strategic plan for move any entity, any special entity from one point to the other. Fine plan. It's another thing to get an implementation framework. That is what I'm yet to see. The chapter committee in mandates that for make recommendations. Waiting we need for get now an implementation framework for deliver on those recommendations for make sure say they are implementable and actionable. I'm yet to see it. And that is where I believe the leadership for now coming under the direction of the Samura Kamara for coming and lead we. And we as members, loyal members of the APC, ready for give with leadership the moral support we they need.
The government get one pattern wey dem dey always use. When person make strong statements, they call on the membership, call on people dem for stand up for wetin dem believe. Dem can consider that for be incitements, for undermine the government, create unrest and other things dem. You not think if you think say if the government by all any means say dem kind word dem dey to you, una go just okay, we don't talk though, we sorry about that and then they'll forget about that day. Or una go still stand by what una believe and what una say.
I don't say we dey wait on the leadership for giving a roadmap
Okay.
and for lead in that process for achieve electoral justice, electoral reforms, and accountability. We are yet to see that roadmap.
Superman, over to you. Dr. Samar Kamal, the body that you caught right now. You know, everybody they point finger to you and everybody they ask you now waiting at the leadership way una for take. It's like una not they see, una not they meet, una not they able for discuss things inside una party. Pass una can ask Dr. Samar Kamal in public. This one is very frustrating for even the people that really listen to una because it's like una not they see
No, no,
eye to eye.
you're getting it wrong. You can as well say, make I don't answer your question. That is
Sorry?
not the point.
Sorry?
You say, make I not answer your question. That is not the point. The party don't hold several meetings at the level of NAC, and they don't invite Dr. Samura to those meetings. So I believe, say, discussions are ongoing. I know, say, he not attend one or two, but I believe, say, he will attend subsequent meetings.
Okay.
That process ongoing. Okay? The party is functioning. The party is going on with activities, and then they include the desire for ensure, say, we get electoral justice. So it's work in progress, and I believe, say, the party not go rest until they achieve it. The fine details of how that will be achieved is yet to be made clear, and we are waiting.
Superman.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Shenbe Pierre. Famula Asmali join we. Please una follow and also una share and una like the program as well. Today I tell you, I say this particular program has always be on a Saturday. Now a collaboration between Salon TV Live 1 with We Are TV. And before we go come in, I want to bring Madam Fatima Konteh, where now we contributor, human rights activist, and also a philanthropist. Madam Fatima Konteh, I think you go for unmute yourself because I think so you say a question for Dr. Richard Konteh. Over to you. Madam Fatima Konteh, you hear me? You need to unmute yourself.
Yes, Superman.
Yeah, go ahead. I think so you say you've got a question for Dr. Richard Konteh. Go ahead.
Yes. Mr. Richard, since you have been one of the landed pride of Africa and the cause of former chief of staff of ex-president Anes Kroma and the late of a numbers of 7-man committee of the Tripartite, what can you reduce for the 6 years for President Bureau and the automatic rule battering the economy and the social of Sierra Leone, and for the June 26, the June election in the poll without being the input of the conspiracy of the suffering of the people out there.
Yeah, repeat the question. I don't quite understand.
Yeah, let me send the question to you.
No, just read that back. Let the public self know the question we ask. Not come out very.
You've been one of the landed pride of Africa and the cause of the former chief of staff of the ex-president Anes Kroma and of the late the latest member of the 7-man committee designed by the Tripartite. What can you reduce for the 6 years of the president's Mother Bureau's automatic rule and the battling of the economy and rise of Sierra Leone and the elections without being the input of the conspiracy of the masses of suffering of the people out there?
Okay. I dey assume say you dey ask me for give me opinion on the elections and my opinion on the 6 years rule of President Bill.
Yes, and the tripartite.
We position on the elections, it is clearly in the APC position paper we submit for insertion in the report. And the position is very clear there. On the issue of the performance of the SLPP-led government for the past 6 years, it is boldly written all over the faces of Sierra Leoneans, wherever you go, but say the government don't fail for deliver on the mandate and that the people are suffering in this country.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Richard Konteh, for that quick response there and succinct response. But quickly, I think say for the benefit of people who watch you so all about the world, can you give me an overview of this tripartite committee? Who's on a commode, tell us on a reach, how everything goes, so that everybody will get a clearer picture of what did not happen and who's how they elect today.
The work of the tripartite committee began phases. When, according to the directive from Resolution 3, when they say that the president for set up the committee, so the APC nominates 7 members to the committee. President Bio accept the nominations and formally swear in the committee and set them up to for work. Then give it 30 days for prepare the terms of reference. We prepare the terms of reference by and large within the 30 days period. When we don't prepare the terms of reference, then we set out for work for determining the rules of proceedings, for determining the various parameters, the communication strategy, etc., where they inform how we want to go about work. When we done, now we also come back and say we go lead the expertise from some experts. We go come in as consultants for can work with we in selected fields. And so we recruit for elections, we recruit 2 election experts, one on standards, another one on operations. We in the area of actually we set up 3 committees, 3 subcommittees. We get 1 committee on elections, 1 committee on legal, and 1 committee on institutional reform. For we where they handle elections management, we get 2 consultants where they handle standards and management of elections, and then we get a 3rd one where they handle results. We can look at results. In the area of legal, we bring in a consultant who they look at the legal framework and the loopholes and what have you. We get to do with the various legal instruments from the Constitution to the Public Elections Act to the various acts established in the various institutions, and then we can make recommendations. We also bring in the security expert for look at all the security challenges and make recommendations. And then we request the legal consultants supported by the head of secretariat, who we also recruit for look at the human rights and gender related issues. We get a 3rd committee where they look at the institutional framework, and then also we bring in a consultant we get for work on that. Then we set out, now we go break into the various committees, and then we develop all the various issues we need to be looked at under the various headings, drawing from within we don't agree on in the broad terms of reference, and then they inform. Now on that, we agree. ASLPP, APC, or government and APC, we agree on 80 issues, and we make recommendations on those. The issue of elections, we not able to agree. And so we agree, say, either party can make their own position on that. And I don't tell you now about how the APC will make their own position clear, and we make 6 recommendations, ranging from the need for a rerun, and then the need for dispose of the resignation of heads of the electoral management bodies and the entire leadership of the Electoral Commission, and related issues. So we make those recommendations, and that they be supposed to come into the document. After that, we'll be supposed to now prepare a roadmap before submit as a recommendation in terms of how they will go about. The donors, the government partners, they make some money available to some partners for accompany the process. And that even after we complete the work, the NDI and IRI then for come in and work with Parliament, bring in other consultants for work and ensure say the recommendations are implemented.
Because why I ask you that question, Dr. Richard Konteh, from the onset, people then go say, even the setup of the tripartite committee, there was not going to be a rerun coming out from this tripartite committee, because they said the recommendations has to be unanimously agreed. And obviously, SLPP not going to agree for a rerun. And the government representative not going to agree for a rerun. So from the onset, some people they go say, well, there was never a pathway to a rerun. Why Unabi believe say there is a pathway to rerun? Because if they are not going to agree, and the recommendations are only going to be adopted if the two sides agree, then it was quite clear saying in order for happen.
The work of the tripartite committee not to the beginning of the entire process. There was the dialogue at Bitubani. Now from that dialogue, they set out the framework for the work we really can do. And from that dialogue, there's nowhere in the report of that dialogue that it states about Iriro. We come and ensure say the issue of results not for be thrown or put to the back burner, but be brought to the fore. We believe say if we be insist for make we discuss them at the time when we discuss them, then maybe if we don't come part we, if we don't bring our mediators, then they can deal with it. But we will not be for yield, because we believe say the issue of results, like here we go to the tripartite 24 instance. If we not be in get contention with the issue of results, then there will have been no dialogue, there will have been no tripartite committee. And so it is central. And we not be want to be the left last at all. But Dr. Samura and the leadership, they say left last. And this is what we have now.
Okay, Dr. Ichakon, just before I hand over back to Shengbe Pierre, quick one. Somebody say, when the APC talk about electoral justice now, he said because there has been a dialogue for national unity. When I don't go through all the dialogue, and the terms of reference was clear, stating now the recommendations will be actionable and implementable. He said after all the process there, now we don't get 80 recommendation where government for actionable and implementable. Now the APC come back and say no electoral justice. He said how the international partners go sooner. Then how they go sooner if we're not really in a partner for peace or somebody where they go trust reliable say what they make agreement to go stick to them, when I know will come back and make new demand.
Now the wrong person don't ask this question. We as members of the tripartite committee, in terms of reference, we don't make recommendations. We will not get a mandate for implement the recommendations. The leadership of the party and the leadership of the government together for ensure say the recommendations are implemented. In the last interview where Dr. Samura gets on VOA, where he say he and President Bio get for sit down and talk. So we dey wait for make them sit down, make them talk, then maybe we'll come back to we with a clear roadmap for next steps.
Okay, over to you, Brother Sheme Pierre.
Sorry. Dr. Richard Konteh, a lot of people they point finger at you and some other members them from the tripartite committee we represent the APC say una actually undermine, una backstab, una go against Dr. Samuel Kamara. Waiting now you respond to that.
May God sorry for them. This time with people like you say, we don't succor for us in all net. We don't clearly ask you why you are red. Me, Richard Konteh, and I believe that they speak on behalf of the members of the tripartite committee, not get any reason why we for undermine Dr. Samura or the APC. Because we not get anything for benefit from SLPP. Nothing. If we get for benefit as a people, as a country, not from APC, because we believe say APC gets good thing for you. And I believe say now out of we love for the APC, now make we sacrifice 6 months of we life and sit down and work day and night for ensure say we come up with the report where we get and the recommendations with the inside. I believe say the 80 recommendations are very good for Sierra Leone, are very good for the promotion of democracy in Sierra Leone. Equally so, I believe say if we succeed for incorporate those additional recommendations from the APC side, and if we succeed for get the recount, if we don't also establish, say, the results where they are announced not credible, and if we don't put pressure, for that we get either a rerun or a runoff, for ensure say we get back to the people that what they want. But this is politics. The leadership for tell we the roadmap with the while we follow for achieve electoral justice. We are all committed as APCians to the fight for electoral justice. We're all committed. We're all committed to the fight for reforms. We're all committed to the fight for accountability. Just before I come on air, I talked with one Mamina Eastern. He did lament over the situation of the country and in desire for make APC come back to power. We all want them because we all believe, say, APC mean well for this country. APC don't demonstrate over the years that it can unite this country. APC don't demonstrate over the years to say it get a recipe for sustainable development, peace, and tranquility inside Sierra Leone. And if one forget away from the current things where they happen inside this country, we believe, say, that APC will well. I also there on record for Don State say, me convinced, say the worst APC leader, the better as the best SLPP leader. So whoever it is, we find with them. And one make we people also appreciate the fact, say, this fight where we all join back inside this chapter committee, it goes beyond Dr. Samura. And it is not about an individual. It's about the heart and soul of the APC. It's about the heart and soul of this country. And we believe, say, if this country get for continue for survive as a unit, if this country get for come out of the doldrums, which are here right now, and come back and stand on the right pedestal for sustainable growth and development, we need APC to come back at the helm of power. And that deep conviction when we get, now he move we for do that, and we believe, say, Dr. Samura, now the one way the party don't elect as a leader, and me personally, if I be one for fet Dr. Samura, I be for don't fet her from McKinney from the convention. We say even for make I get access to the hall of the convention every day pass a fet. That is clearly wrong. I'll be for also done better by challenging the outcome of the convention. And I believe say if I've been doing something, APC not be for contest the election. And they like today, I need for not touch the bad name for APC in non-participation in elections. So I give up my own personal interest in the best interest of the APC. I'm not the first person for throwing me support, Dr. Samura. I work with my colleagues. We all, without exception, we all will pledge we support. And we work assiduously. The constraints notwithstanding, we work assiduously as a team for ensure victory for the party. But the problem we don't get inside APC now that you not for express an opinion where they at variance with opinion held by the powers that be. You don't become an enemy of the state. Then will hire people then for go after you and curse you and vilify you. And that's bad. We believe say in a democracy, people therefore free for express their opinions. The crime way I commit will make them lump me inside this whole thing. That way I say me, Richard Konteh, I believe say the fight for electoral justice for go on, but then the constitutional process of registration and verification inside the party for go on because it is time bound, and if we not one, we do not open up the party to other legal challenges. We will make we not able to do with lower level elections, we not able to get we constituency executives, we not able to get we delegates to the convention for that we elect we next flag bearer. And we got for note say if Dr. Samura become president self today, we still get for go convention in 2026 for elect the flag bearer for 2028.
All right.
Even if Samura becomes president today. Because the party in constitution don't give the current leadership 3 years. And those 3 years will expire on the 20th of February 2026. If they not conduct another convention by that time, we could not be in breach of the constitution and it could not open the way for make people that we want for cause problem for the party that will go court and challenge any action that the party will take. So for me, knowing fully well the negative effect where the legal struggles in the party between 2018 and 2023 cost we as a party, where for me, partially responsible for which I will do so today. Drawing from that, I not believe say we for allow anything else for happen, we will take without that road. I believe say registration, in fact, under normal circumstances, is supposed to be a normal process. It's just unfortunate say the register what we get at the moment is not credible, cannot be relied upon, because they will just a print card and fiti fata. Then they determine would I forget card, would I not forget card. They weaponize the issue of membership and they skew them in favor of somebody. So if we want for make the intra-party electoral process, democratic process, the internal dynamics for make them become credible, I believe say we get for allow the sanitization of the membership register so that anytime I would say somewhere if you're not a member of APC, now you number this, then that number is yours. You will not have 1,000 other people or 5, 10 people carrying that same number. We need that as a party, and believe say every party in the world supposed to get a credible membership register, and that process not for be stopped because of the fight for electoral justice.
All right.
The fight has to go on, and we pray that we succeed in that fight. That is our prayer.
Follow it inside the program.
This process of registration and verification will continue on in that.
Continue for the between name Dr. Richard Konteh, we now be member of the APC representative, them now the Tripartite committee. Let me ask you something quickly out of the box, but inside the Tripartite committee. This tripartite committee where una all been there as people where they sit down and discuss issue them. Una been they get because they put 1,500,000 dollars, 1.5 if I get it right, for lay then go do electoral reform and look into the elections them, right?
The 1.5 million not come to we.
Yeah, I know. But for the tripartite work.
The 1.5 million not come to we, it not come to government. The 1.5 million, the American government, then give them to their own NGOs. Then give them to NDI, IRI, and IFIS.
So what did they do with
Carry
the
it.
money then?
That's for ask them.
Okay, so no money no come to una not be the receive, una not be the receive, una not be the receive fuel, una not be the receive sitting fee from that committee.
They not give anybody sitting fee.
Una be the receive fuel.
Of course, they give you an allowance for cover some of the costs, just some of the costs.
Now individual allowance or by party.
There's nothing like sitting fee. Understand? There's nothing like sitting fee. And the 1.5 million not come to anybody inside the tripartite committee. They not give you a dime. I know say people don't go with misconceptions.
Yeah, now make we ask this question now.
Money they give you 1.5 million. No. They not give 1.5 million to any tripartite committee. 1.5 million will go to the NGOs where then they work with, and they use them for pay for some of the consultants, and they use them for pay for the other consultants we get for CAM for help with the implementation, and they say they go use them for ensure say the recommendations are implemented. It's part of that for that purpose. So they assume therefore that some of the money is still there with the American government, and that they will administer them in line with their own mandate.
Okay.
But let me just suffice for
So
saying,
I've been still ask the question.
not a dime from that 1.5 billion come to any member of the tripartite committee.
So I've been still ask the question. The money where you say then give una for as way for facilitate some of our arrangements them. Now individual then give una or na the party then give.
Not to party, like here to individuals.
So like for the 6 months, almost then give 1% per una, almost 1% receive.
No. I beg. No, not good at that. Okay.
Now part of accountability.
Well,
Almost you receive.
the government will account for it.
Yeah, we know then go accounts, but now you're not public servant as well. You there also for talk to the public. So we ask you, how much you receive?
I know they disclose that.
All right, continue for the way to inside the program. This now we add on, and you get Salon TV Live 1, where we do inside the program to discuss several other things. Yes, Superman.
Okay, thank you very much, Brother Shengepe, and thank you very much to Dr. Richard Konteh. We don't painful taking time for explain to we clearly waiting to happen throughout the tripartite committee is that them can work under the tripartite committee, but not today. It originates from the dialogue. The dialogue now born the tripartite committee because it gets on our resolution article. They wanna be 8. I think resolution 3 or article 3 now give rise to the tripartite committee. So when people they talk or say anything, you have to know say and the people who are in the tripartite committee, then we get a mandate and then work to that mandate. Even when they disagree with so many things, the people who will be the lead for them come and override their own disagreements. And we'll be seeing at some point where they even suspend the whole process. But then people they can override and then continue. And then people are be the boss. Not only the tripartite, 6, 7 people will be the represent. So you want to be the principal negotiator and the boss for the people who be inside the tripartite committee. So that then can get the final say. And Dr. Richard Konteh don't say I just want to clarify for anybody will not be able to get them quite clearly. And again, it is very important going forward for now able get opportunity for now able ask them critical questions there so make we dissect them properly. Don't know really waiting happen now that tripartite committee and waiting commodity and also the right now. So do ladies and gents, as soon as they join me, we will continue for share, continue for like and follow. Because, I want to talk about this program, like collaboration between Salon TV Live 1 and We Are TV. Again, going forward, Dr. Richard Konteh, many people they ask back in terms of this recount because most of the APC supporters and plenty Salon people, the most them focus for na the recount. But you become up with another wise decision where you say will not be take When have they called for recount? When have they come up with that dictionary for call for recount? When have they also included party executive, a part of Dr. Samuel Kamara, for telling them the reason beyond what they could have say the recounts are a more viable path than directly going for Rigon, because the international community will not tell us say Rigon was not an option. When I be able to explain to the national executive as well as Dr. Samuel Kamara and what's not your response?
I don't want to tell you that we go to a party office, an expanded NAC meeting, we make a presentation. They override me. They say, for ask for it on. So we ask for it on. Because we are messengers. It's not a good close. We are messengers of the party, everything the leadership they want, that will be.
Okay, because we can ask that question back. Somebody that talks in a good idea that will be get to. He said because if we do the recounts, any malpractices could have been discovered. He said a good idea. I wonder why the APC leadership won't agree to that. He said a wonderful idea. So I just want to let you clarify back. If he said the person don't get it clear, say yes. Now una be go for that, una call for that through our own wisdom, but then overrule una. So and una na work una they work for the people who are at the top. And when they say that, we are not get option. Obviously, what they say, and then get the final say. Dr. Richard Konteh, going forward, as soon as they soon out like today, when our work don't come to an end, we wait for the implementation of the recommendations, and we know say the divergence is just divergent. Is there any other pathway where a part of the interview, Doctor? Because in that interview, Dr. Samuel said, he wants to make them get, say they get an agreement. He wants, they call for a dialogue, one-on-one with the president, again, President Madabiu. And that is just what he was appealing for, according to the interview, to me understand from him. But turn this up and down. Is there any other alternative where you go understand there is any other pathway for let this Rigon of the 2020 happen, or is it really beneficial to APC? Or the APC membership for let the APC leadership come and communicate clearly to the people and say this Rigon we don't fight for and say, but right now we don't get no pathway. And we don't want to continue for all this hope and people continue for create division, because this hope, many people they say, and they create division. Where you want to do something and say, no, wait for Rigon. Is there any pathway? Is there any way we're going to come and clearly communicate to the general membership of the party? May this confusion, may this thing about Rigon, this confusion about Rigon could be explicitly clarified. Because so far, the PR will not talk about, nobody knows still believe, and there has been so much rancor around this particular Rigon. Is there anything for her again we go make people understand, or at least people appreciate something going forward?
You know, people get one say. They say if blind man say it is stone you. Sometimes you know what he must. And sometimes you know who say you trap. So if you take with him the mass ban, he send out, he convince say he will hit you. I believe say Dr. Samura and his team, they know who say they must. And then therefore believe say they will get it wrong. So we as members of the party, we're loyal and committed to the leadership. We ask that they show the roadmap for get this wrong. Me believe say if they do it wrong today, APC will win. I believe in that. But how for achieve them, I believe say Dr. Samura and the team will provide that roadmap. And we as members of the APC, we're so frustrated with things that happen inside this country. We're so disgruntled with things happening inside this country that we cannot wait for that to happen. But we therefore move beyond the rhetorics. And time is of the essence. Because every day when we sleep and wake, it raise the level of impossibility for make we actualize the dreams of the people. So they are leaders, the Samura and the team, let them come out and provide the leadership. This meeting, where it was one-on-one meeting with President Bill, let them try hold it out. And then when they hold the meeting, make it come back and tell me the outcome of this meeting, so that the people of Sierra Leone, membership of the APC will move on with their lives, believing that the APC gets the solution to their problems.
All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
I got two
Yeah, go
questions
ahead.
for ask you quickly, but before that one day, they say a lot of people comment them on we own agreements, and like I say at the beginning of the program, yeah, whatever we get for talk about, the protest for the 19 and the 20, no get anything for do with APC, no get anything for do with we guest inside the program, because this protest yeah solely come out from the people and from we they try for put them together, but nothing no get for do with APC, and APC no get anything for say about and they no one for talk about and today, no one for talk about and tomorrow because it no get anything for do with them. All right, so quick question on the tripartite, the implementation. United Nations gets anything for do with the implementation of the tripartite recommendation?
The UN are part of the moral guarantors. Also include the development partners, the ECOWAS Commission, African Union, and some bodies like the Interreligious Council of Sierra Leone, Women's Forum, etc., etc. We don't request government for make them try for constitute the members of the Council of Moral Guarantors. We don't meet now we party office with the SLPP, David Senge Bikari party office. We don't make recommendations on people that we go potentially be members of these moral guarantors. We for work with the parties for ensure say they implement the recommendations. I believe say Dr. Samura as the flag bearer aspirant and the former leader of the APC for bend backwards and work with the rest of the executive of the party and with we providing the support from the back for ensure say we move on with the implementation of those recommendations. We are ready, as always, for give support to this process, for give it time, with resources, with energies, for ensure say those recommendations are implemented, because we'll not give 6 months of real life. Well, 6 months and 2 weeks of real life for nothing. We one because we believe say those recommendations are viable, they are good, and they will make a positive impact in the democracy in Sierra Leone.
Dr. Richard Konteh, quickly, the ECOMOG then deployment na Sierra Leone, it get anything for do with tripartite business or election we run? You able get any idea about that? Because people they pull all that about the ECOMOG where they can deploy, then go, you get any understanding about that ECOMOG deployment thing?
No. Make state this. When I've been there as the ECOWAS minister, or the minister responsible for ECOWAS affairs, it's now way back between 2007 and 2010. Where I mean, I'll be the deputy minister for that's economic development, but I didn't get the development portfolio, and therefore I didn't represent this government of Sierra Leone ECOWAS. ECOWAS being agreed for set up a logistics depot for the ECOWAS standby force. This now a force where ECOWAS member states, after several meetings at the various levels, at the level of chiefs of defense staff, at the level of council of ministers, at the level of the Military Security Council, at the level of foreign ministers, and the summit of heads of state and government, they agree for set them up. And all member states of the ECOWAS Commission, they contribute troops to this ECOWAS standby force. The next thing was Wusai for situate this logistics depot. The then Commissioner for Peace and Security, they want the depot for Ghana, Mali. But luckily, I was the minister for Sierra Leone, and Zana Bangura was then the foreign minister. We fight very hard, and we succeed for make them select Sierra Leone and Lunge Airport, to be specific, Usai, then they situate the ECOWAS logistics depot. And the construction work for the depot, we don't start even during the APC term. Now, APC, now we give the land, now Lungi, now we give the facilities, and the construction work we don't start from that time. Now the construction work is completed. Now it's about the depot will become operational. So the member states that they contribute troops for car man the depot. They also contribute logistics, be ammunition and other things for the depot. When the depot become fully operational, anytime where ECOWAS need for deploy troops now, any country where they believe say instability there or the threat to the stability of that country they exist, then they will just trigger the deployment of the troops from the member states. They will bring the Air Force in Africa, do some quick training, and then from here, they will deploy them into whichever country that they need to go. This is like a rapid reaction force for ensure say wetin happen in Liberia, wetin happen in Sierra Leone, make it not happen again inside West Africa. So now it's stabilization force of some sort. So if, for example, the situation of Sierra Leone degenerates to the point that all-out fighting break out, the ECOWAS will deploy the ECOWAS standby force for bring about stability. But it is not my understanding. Watch, listen to me words. It is not my understanding that the ECOWAS standby force, where we be done, me personally, will be part of the process for put in place and for use Sierra Leone as a depot. It is not my understanding that that force that they put them together for can install anybody as president as Sierra Leone. That is not my understanding. I'm not saying that is not the case. I'm saying that is not my understanding. I'll be pleasantly surprised if it is coming to install somebody. But as of now, where are they talk? Not my understanding. Remember, I just come from a trip outside and I interact with, so I get close friends in the ECOWAS Commission because I worked there for 4 years and as a minister, interact for 3 years with the commission, and I still get very personal and intimate relationship with the commission. It's not my understanding. But the commission in their last sitting, they of course acknowledge the fact say the situation in Sierra Leone is fragile and it can degenerate. So therefore, they approve for a stabilization force, basically meaning for try for ensure say the situation not degenerates and the country further to an all-out war. That is my understanding. I would be pleasantly surprised if I was wrong and there is another understanding. But as I say, where such an other understanding exists, I believe say it's not going to be like they say. ECOWAS they issue statements each time where the summit meets, the conclusions, because whatever the various mediation and security council meetings they come up with, because they meet at the level of the chiefs of defense staff, at the level of the ECOWAS ministers, at the level of the foreign ministers, at the level of the summit. Each time where they meet, their conclusions where they culminate at the summit, the outcome from the summit, they issue a statement. That statement they will go by. I not see inside that statement anything they say that they come as alone for can install anybody. But if that is the case, I'll be pleasantly surprised and I'll be very happy.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Richard. Konteh clarify because I think say na a very important issue for clarify because again, Famulo and this be don't begin and the Mao they talk so it's inside play and panam. So because the argument on social media is that they come specifically for this election business. No, then people have been on there. This plan been on there for long. Even the previous government hadn't concluded. So you see that same pathway, that trajectory, and it happen. But if anything can go happen, obviously, then people don't go either they communicate them for the old man know what's in the happen. Not to wait again for I say okay, I go to my host and one talk hotel, I reach they know. Anything they do an international agreement, they communicate and quite clear that everybody they know. So I hope say that particular issue there is been laid to rest and it clear going forward. The other thing as well, Dr. Richard Konteh, where other people back they ask that the from one post to me is this other issue of the results una pull say according to una what I don't find out Dr. Samoa gets a command in somebody asks say he say who's parts that the country who side na the country una get so where Dr. Samoa Kamara gets a command in lead who's part on a check now the one old country on a sat inside them or what's your understanding for that, sir?
We get results from all over the country, but we get different percentages of the results from all over the country. In some districts like Pujehun, like Bond, we get very low RRFs from those districts, primarily because the government will be allowed APC for even deploy agents. And only when we deploy agents do we get RRFs. So in fact, the few RRFs we get from those districts now through third-party interests that we will recover. The same is true for some parts of the East, like Kailahun. Most of the RRFs will get now through third-party interests that we recover. But the one day we will recover, the majority now from the north, the northwest, and the western area. And then we get up to 50% or thereabout from Kenema, from Moyamba, to be higher from Moyamba and Boko and Kenema. But so all of it put together now it amounts to a total of 71% of the total number of RRFs. And when we input those results, like give we the lead by Dr. Sakura of 57% over we get under 40% of those 71%. But we need now for input the one day we will not be done get. And that is why we feel say the recount before they force ECSL for produce the RF because then say then get there. Then get 98 point something percent of the RRFs all over the country. And that then say the result they announce, they say now based upon that. And according to the norms in electoral management all over the world, Electoral Commission supposed for keep hard copies of the RRFs and according to the structure, then they keep one copy at the district. Then they paste one copy at the wall inside the elections that take place. So of course, this time we know say let's decide the Jera, they know left handed, and then one copy they can at the headquarters, so they get them. And we also learn from a former electoral commissioner for say the protocols of the ECSL also they dictate say they're supposed to scan the RRFs and send them electronically. And actually, if you read the statement where ECSL issued on the 27th of June 2023, the states they say they will post the RRFs on their website. They promise, they did it in black and white in their statement of the 27th of June, where they announced the final results. The states, they say they will post the RRFs on their website. Regrettably, to date, it not happened. Rather, what they post now summary.
Okay.
Not aggregated results. Now, district summaries. Now they
Okay.
post summaries, they're different from this aggregated data by constituencies. I mean by station, sorry.
By
The
stations,
state will post this aggregated data by stations on their website. I shall say APC, the results where APC rely on will give to Samura a commanding lead. Those RRFs have been posted on social media and they are there. Anybody who want to see them, you can download them, you can see them, you can do your calculation, and you will arrive at the same figures with APC.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Richard Konteh. I just want to introduce you, get a guest, so just don't join with Dr. MS Fofana. Dr. MS Fofana said, be on the listen patiently. Probably, Dr. Fofana, you said go and get a word or two vis-a-vis the old happenings at the APC party, vis-a-vis the previous election 2023, the subsequent dialogue, the tripartite, so on and so forth. What are you take, sir? Welcome and say adieu to family.
Oh, thank you. Mina Dr. Fofana. I live in the United States. Then here, well, for listen to what in Dr. Richard Konteh they say, it be very conclusive. SLPP, Manabio, not dishonest people. It been very at the onset. Everything we didn't do before the election, from the ballot box that we go get a Guinea, we did at the outside Sierra Leone, we get 24/7. We get able to see through satellite what did they do before the election, all the mischief that would them cause. But you see, APC been day, you able to see them. They know what them people there. Just voting Dr. Richard Konteh, they say they're not be able to get access for go campaign at the south. Basically, what they do, they hire some bobo them, then call them this Sobels. This exactly nine them do during the rebel war. Sobel stand for soldier during the day and then soldier at night. So basically, that they hire them, put some of them at the police stations, them and give them bikes, give them money. Anyone who say APC, then they kill you. Then do na pujom.
Dr. Sise, I mean, sorry, Dr. Fofana.
Yeah.
Can we just because some of the no saying that your own statement and you take all of those statements, we not get the other side for testify and kill people on that record day. But what will be the time for ask you for we don't come on the other side and one the tripartite the own issue, the setup, the outcome, and waiting there now at the APC.
But the APC 9 create all this. The tripartite is not open day. You know, when problem they start, if I stop them, then I go to school with them, and I know their attitude, and the tell what we did go school, we just stop them. So when you don't allow a problem for let it manifest, all the other things that would happen, it already destroyed. You know, just a delay. The tripartite now delay for them and just instead of them let them focus.
So Dr. Fofana, you don't think say the ethic recommendation them when they get a tripartite, if they implement them, it go help for improve the democracy in the country.
Oh no, the law is very clear. All the ethic recommendations, then at the book. Everything what they're supposed to do, they're not doing. The 2018, when they did an opposition, then get everything what in there according to the constitution. Then give them every form.
Dr. Fofana, you say the ethic recommendation where the tripartite come up with, they're already there as part of the law.
So I'll tell you what Mohamed Konteh say. Mohamed Konteh say some of the recommendations then where they inside the 80 recommendations then where they don't come up with. They already get them and they already don't begin put them together and they don't already implement some of them and some of them they don't touch them. So yes, it right for say some of them and they are already there in a book.
Yeah, you see, so for even come up with their 80 them, who say APC been there for say, but let's hear the already in the constitution. Why we need them?
No, but what thing again, Pierre, what thing Mr. Dr. Frale say is it they alert say the 80 recommendation they already they part of we law.
Some of
So
them
because
they,
that is
some of them they, some of them they.
no, but he's saying they're already part of the law. I don't say some of them.
According
Yeah,
to
but
Mohammed Konteh, in the last press conference we all after the election.
Now
but,
you say some of them, and Dr. Bugula said and then at the law.
Okay, Uncle Richard wants to get in.
I can help with that. We get for understand, say, we need for understand, say, every year, after every election observers that they make recommendations. And those recommendations are in the books, in their reports. So yes, some of the recommendations that we will make now part of the recommendations where previous elections observation missions and the observation missions for 2023 they did not make. So they are not totally new, but we will need for incorporate them so that they will be implemented and will be actionable. Also, we look at the existing laws and we identify some of these laws but they had lacunas. For example, how for announce the result. It be open to the president, to the electoral commissioner for decide on which side go announce, how go announce, and those types of things. So we decide for be a bit more prescriptive in recommendations for limit the discretion where they use. I also want to make this point clear, and I agree with anybody where they go with the feeling say laws alone not they guarantee credible elections. You can have the best laws and still have bad elections. Because waiting ECSL do in 2023, not to because we will not get laws or stop that. But just because some people decide to do the wrong thing. Because waiting happened in 2023, in a case of somebody grab, he take paper, then give say go announce their figure here. And they go announce them because they get power for announce, and they say, I know they show now how I arrive at these figures. So you not get anything for do with the laws, whether they are credible or not credible. I believe say within the framework of the laws as they be exist, even with the lacunas, even with the openings, if they be go strictly according to those provisions, we're not supposed to forget at where we are. Because nowhere in the laws, they not tell us to say, not publish the results as where they announced. The laws
so that account of Richard Konteh, that means say
station, they refuse for them. So yes, they did the wrong thing, and we therefore learn lessons from that.
But that, on that account, Dr. Richard Konteh, that means say even this 80 recommendation I don't work on so they can implement and make a law. That means if the people and the institution are not credible, that means they're for nothing. What do you say?
Exactly. They can still decide to do what they did in 2023. So that is why I say power when they fight for it. Democracy, we for fight for it.
Yep.
You forget an appetite, you forget power, and you for resist any attempt where anybody they make for undermine that. If the father say you soft and you're not strong enough and they feel say, they test small. And SLPP, they don't test ABC. From the way they pull, we MP them. The way they impose speaker. The way they bring PR. They have done so many things for test the resolve of the APC, and they reach the conclusion, say, they can get away with murder. And that embolden them for do waiting they do so. But I believe, say, as a party, I hope so learn lessons for inform how we get for handle issues going forward.
Okay, so like how with you again, doctor. Dr. Fofana, with waiting Dr. Richard Konteh say just now about how they don't land something, from you, where see them, they watch outside, waiting they happen, you really think they don't land for take up, this particular government in terms of electoral, malpractice?
I don't say we don't land. I say I hope say we don't land.
Yeah, nah.
Are two different.
I hope so.
For say we don't land.
Now make I ask if he really sure say then we don't land.
Yeah, but the evidence not there. If we look even after the tripartite, we don't just get a list recently. About 300, very close to 975 APC supporters. Then be there in the custody of Madabio in SLPP government. Senge, it talks to only less than 20 where they did at the end. If truly they don't land, all them bad things the way they don't do, what the APC to do about this? Then that will give you confidence they don't land. What did they do about that? And Lord go back for say that why they don't land. And what did Dr. Richard Konteh talks to? When I sit down, them men go pull 10 parliamentarians. Nobody not say nothing. Then do it. Come on, day. When I go see August 10, when they don't get from the World Bank, they say, Una don't destroy the economy. Even Fatima Dabibio Tokam, he said for the first 2 years, quote, we don't need to now for work for the people then. Mm-hmm. The World Bank, every country get a World Bank country director and then country managers. Around 2022, then go meet them, then tell them, say, what they do not right. They even interview them. They say, look, the people that were already in the cabinet, they all come up from the same region. They all nominated them. What in Madabio? Una go see that video there. He said, well, they work with people them we're comfortable with. It literally, they see how you don't destroy the country. That time the World Bank gets an index, what they call country policy and institutional assessment. Una go Google them. Una just go to the World Bank in Sierra Leone. We get the lowest in the world. You look with GMP, we get 20. When I just see the 2022, the events that would happen. Then go get a summary report. They say 15% of Sierra Leoneans, this now the country, the World Bank country director and the World Bank country managers. It then at the World Bank. Then give them this report say only 15% of Sierra Leoneans then get access to clean sanitation. We don't give now all this money here. Then go ask them, say, 2022, una tell we one public latrine one don't build anywhere in the country. Now we shall go use them. Nothing, no did it.
No, but quick one, Dr. Fofana, if you not be in a position, and you not be the leader APC, I for be tackle them differently as opposed to how APC do them so. What you for be do?
They're not for green. Them people they for go back to parliament. They come to parliament. The world for know about that. We there thousands of miles away. If not to for say at Debayo, and me a researcher, I get for give credit to side credit. At Debayo open we eyes all. So me at there thousands of miles. The moment I see them here, I they listen to Adebayo in audio them. Then what I do, I develop an artificial, my team will develop an artificial intelligence. What they monitor them wire 24/7. We see all what they do. Every atrocity what they don't do in Sierra Leone, everybody what don't do we know that person because Boku satellites the day, Madabio, all in data about over 39 cell phone that we get. It then have the internet of things.
So now as somebody will still a watch where they develop things them, what do you think say we as a people need for at this particular point?
At this particular point, we get forfeit them. We get for Madabio for give you the data. You say you don't win. Forget about all this recommendation. This is not the law. You say you don't win election. That election day, therefore publisher, not the Gazette. You know, then not the Gazette. That election result, therefore publisher, not the website. You know, then not the website. You don't declare so you win. The European Union, Then ask them, will not give me the aggregated data for all police stations? They say no. The United States Congress, this is United States Congress, so the Senate chair and vice chair, the House of Representatives, foreign policy people, them all over the world. Then they ask you, say, give me the data. They say no. What did they do? Prior to the election, again, APC therefore take the blame. Around 2022, then pass a law for modify the election laws them. Where they can put, say, classified. So all them crookish business them, then they bring the people that were in ECSL, they all come from one region. What did Madabio don't do? The head of the PPRC, the head of the people that were in a bigger position now ECSL, you don't make one of them Supreme Court judge. You don't reward them. You don't give them ambassador. APC, they see them here. You now politician, an opposition, a government in waiting. So when somebody, imagine what we they grow up. I do bad thing. You say, I will left no more. You just want me bad. I go back. I go slap this person. You know they work like this. When you do something, you get for stop that person. They say, you know for do one. APC, they represent the nation. Mother build them because APC in absence, because Dr. Richard Konteh say, okay, now we'll just move on. You know, you work like this. Then why are the not to the election no more? It's very blatant. How you go say they win, you know, they get no. Mother build them for produce the data. If they're not producing the data, you don't forget Alafia.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr.
Yeah,
I think so.
Mr. Fona, this is Fatima, but I worked with you with some of these implementation, and you didn't follow up. You didn't follow up. You said you're going to follow up. I wrote some letters and I sent them to you about, Kafala, and then you are in that institution. You never follow up. So it's the same. We have the same issue here. Okay.
But I know we'll talk about that because
no, I'm just saying because if you're blaming these people that live there and they holding the punches. So we have to say the truth. We say the truth to power. I don't cut edges. I don't go behind, and I say the truth. Even the letters, to the Senate, I wrote them and I sent them to you, and I challenge these people. And that I go to the Senate and I there most of the time, and I sent this to you with Kafala. So you cannot blame. They do all they can do, and you even said it right now. You said even the senators, they said release the result. Did they release it? No. All they can do yes, it's all of us. We are responsible. We have to fight the good fight. It's not just them. We are citizens of Salone. We have to fight the good fight. It's all of us. Not just if we talk the talk, we walk the walk.
Okay,
we have to do that.
Okay, Fatima, what in the letters that we don't write to the British House of Commons, to the foreign German, the day where they announced he went June 27. I don't write beaucoup letters them, and beaucoup things that were I don't write. If you want, I go send all the emails them. Now I make them stop them. We even Madabio then kind of this UN General Assembly, then literally detain them now New York City. The moment the thing done, then pack them all on one plane. They don't even allow themselves to go to the toilet. Pass the toilet on the plane. Then ship them back. So we don't constrain them.
I think Doc, don't round up now because you can forget people they get for ask questions. I think time will not eat into the time quite a lot.
Still they talk. So I get interest for them. How then virtually detain Malabi? Who want to understand that one day?
So basically, before then come, anytime where you travel, you get forget an itinerary for tell everybody where they inside that plane day. So they send the itinerary way ahead to the airport inside the land. So all the passport number there and everything. So because of all this data, we don't tell us without data, you don't forget the MCC money. Therefore restrict them. So now write that letter day to the American government. Are they constant email? I sign up for them. So with Sierra Leoneans, we write that letter there. So and now a common thing. Once citizens then say, "Hey, these people were the terrorists with people them," and so the United Nations will prevent anybody from coming to the United States. But when it come, the U.S. government will say, "Okay, now you don't come to the United States UN meeting, but you will only stay now New York City." So now they stay. You know, Canada, Massachusetts, we don't see no photo. So then book them back. They all. They, in fact, well and can then take their passports, them, get the itinerary, then make sure, say, even the last suitcase where they bring, everybody load, then they ship them back. So they're not being get chance for do anything. So now we make them possible. And the other thing again, what they make possible is that, yes, what if Fatima talk? You talk about law go demonstrate Kaifala. Kaifala na be small boy. I mean, we you see nothing a day. We say okay, law left arm, but instead what you don't do through Fatima effort, me don't write things and voting because Kaifala what Ben Kaifala will do. If you say you go report about the government, Ben Kaifala they get the information from you. So what do they do? If they take that information, they send it to RPG, Richard, Richard Peter Gibao Robert, and then one other chief of operation, when they call bar, and you get fire salute. So then get this information out. Once you get the information, CID they transfer to the internal affair of industry. So that's the way we get Lima, we get Soloku. So then they know say you they oppose people them. Now they come because they're ruled by decree. Now they institute this
we
cyber.
want to know first how they detain them, you know, but
Yes.
I think we will get for another program where we'll talk about all the other one there.
Well, so let's let them know that.
Yeah, I think we get started. We just want to know how the detention be look like, you know, but you're able to explain to me, you know, we don't try for understanding.
So the detention basically they tell us say now this you they do. You know, go ever come out outside of New York City. So if you want to come out, you need a special permission from the State Department. So you don't get them.
Okay, yes. Continue for the inside the program. And they discuss several things then we get for do with things that will happen inside the country, will happen within the opposition, will happen with the tripartite election and other things then. Okay, so and we just want to remind again say the 19 and the 20, you know, they expect to sit at home and protest for demand for several things then. With the demand for let we know how the Mohammed Konteh to the result we announced that now one several two human rights violations them inside the country and plenty other things them. But I'll make a disclaimer again. You know, this thing don't get anything for with APC. None of APC members them from Samoa Kama taken down, none of them no one for talk about this because they don't get any business with them. This not to them and we stick with we plan say the 19 and the 20 we still go on with we protest we don't schedule for. Superman.
Yeah, thank you very much. I think say with the first for roundup now we don't discuss quite a lot of issues that are very, very important. And again, Dr. MS Ofana, I want to tell you plenty thank you. When you say come in and add you make your own contribution to the issue. So thank you very much for that. But one give the last word to Dr. Richard Konteh before we take few calls because time not between now. Maybe 5 calls will do it. Dr. Richard Konteh, while you give let's get the final word because members and people who watch this program, plenty questions. One tell them people they plenty thank you for the question them. We're not going to ask all the questions to Dr. Richard Konteh tonight because we'll attend tomorrow morning. We said the excellent question there. So, but with the turn, I thank you plenty, and some of them we did highlight some of the areas that we want to talk about, and we did include them by the discussion as well. So on that note, Dr. Richard Konteh, I want you the last one before the question then come. You get anything for add summary with all what we don't talk today, and vis-a-vis waiting to happen at the APC party and waiting at your hopes and dreams going forward as a very critical member of the APC party.
Thank you very much, Superman. You know, I want to make we understand. For say, me, I know they involved in speculations. I get a lot of respect for Dr. Fofana. Me and I interact small. I don't read some of the write-ups them. In my opinion, he gets the rights to them. But it is true that heads of state, I mean, Mugabe, at the worst of times, they still they go UN because America get an agreement with the member states. But say, even where America disagrees with the member states, they cannot stop the head of state from attending United Nations General Assembly. So that one is clear. So and that big Mugabe, even at the time where nobody no want to talk about her, they still go at the UN, they go talk with the talk, they talk about my country. So that is it. It's also true that the situation in the country is very bad, and that our people are suffering. That's a fact. It's also true that very unfortunate things they happen in our party. When somebody says something, I hear them go after begin cause this, mammy causes division, and all of this. It will take the party nowhere. I believe, say, what's important as a party now, that we leaders they get for lead, and we as members get for follow the directive with the leaders that they provide for. Divisions, mamikos, enmity, vilification, bad mouthing, no, they take the party anywhere. It will only undermine the chances for grow and become stronger as a party. APC is a very strong party. APC get very strong roots, and APC can go places. But we are for appeal to we all as members of the APC. But say, let we love yourself. Let we not see the other APC man as an enemy. He or she might differ from us. He or she might hold a view contrary to we own. He or she might prefer somebody else over us. That no me say that is right. That is democracy. All man get the right for support, whoever for support. All man get freedom of speech. All man gets the freedom of association. And let me respect that. And I think say if we respect all man in space, all man in freedom, and acknowledge, say, holding all of those things constant, we can still come together if we can get a clear vision and a shared determination for make a difference for the country, we can still coalesce and work forward. The betterment of the party. And that is my appeal to we all. Let us come together, let us unite, let we remain focused. The enemy is out there. The enemy is SLPP. The enemy is not within. The disagreements we get inside the party, but the enemy is out there. Let's come together and focus on the enemy, on our SLPP. Let we get them out and make APC come back to power and deliver on the wishes and demands of the people.
Okay, thank you very much, Dr. Richard Konteh. And again, thanks to everybody who watch me. I think so they go over now to we had Brother Shemepierre for few calls them tonight so that we will fit for round up play the viewers and get their own contribution as well. Over to you, Brother Shemepierre.
All right, Slajo, I just did for fix this thing quick for connecting the system. But whilst we do that, Dr. Fofana just
How longer would they go?
sorry,
How much longer would they go?
not too long.
Not too long,
Because
better 10, 15 minutes.
Why don't go 1 hour 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think so. Get 10 more minutes. I mean, Shemepierre, we'll try not get take 5 questions no more. Let the midnight not meet we.
Okay. All right,
So,
so
meanwhile,
as
whilst we
we wait for calls and for coming inside, Dr. Fofana, you did look at the politics how it like inside the country. You don't dey touch na different base them. Just don't confirm am from Fatima say you very much connected. Dr. Richard Konteh if you don't get discussion with him. But I ask you something where Salon people and they ask for on the 19 and the 20 for a protest. You think say that in any way you go on for support?
Oh, 100%. In fact, not to 19 and 20. We they protest until Madabio produced the data. As long as Madabio not produced the data, from the 19, the 20, every day, enough for get Alapia. This not right. When they be day opposition, then get everything. Now total the disruption. You say you don't win, why not go pull the data? all over the world. Then they ask us, they put the data. If the data not come out, Sierra Leoneans so will they continue for protest, and the protest what they do, what they abroad, will they do it in different ways? Will they carry them go to court? Now U.S. district court them. Will they carry them go to UK court them? Will they carry them go to European court them? Will they make their life difficult both home and abroad? This is not nonsense. It denied the constitution. If I publish the results, then no sign at the wall when they can tell it happen.
Okay.
No sign.
So la book you them publicly. I be on for if too long, but I think say we will book you them. I don't know if you are available tomorrow Sunday. For we come and talk more about them things there.
Oh, sure. No,
okay,
sure.
So we'll go on the line and begin take some few calls and quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. You name and where you call from.
Yes, Dubai caller. How are you?
Welcome. Go ahead. Get the platform. 1 minute quickly.
Yes, but Superman, and this now for Dr. Konteh. Dr. Konteh, the APC leadership need to come out plain and communicate clearly to the people and say, this election don't know, we run all day. Now, when I get 70% of the results, why ECS not get the data, but they get district by district? When I get 70%, when I check by Potloko, Makeni, Bombali, Tonkolili, when I result different from ECSL, your post. If it's different, on our press conference, on a show the world, say, look, they by district, Kabbalah, Kwanadibu district, we get 10,000. ECSL will 7,000.
Right.
Maken will get 100,000. Then we 90,000.
Okay.
Why on the 70% of the result, then when I have a whole meeting, the 70% are compared to ECSL data by district, block.
Thank you very much.
All right. That one, no one.
Thank you.
Please.
All right. So we take 1 minute for call. Quick one. We'll go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, caller. You name inside the call phone. You get 1 minute.
Yes, Shebebe, thank you so much. I'll call from Virginia.
Great.
Mr. Konteh, thank you so much for waking up at this program here. So we don't say that you unifier. But my question is, I want for ask is, you when I don't make this 80 recommendation, when they get a time frame where they for able for implement it here, because we remember the results, then say within 1 week if I not contest them, null and void. So una put a time frame, because if I not put a time frame, we wait till last year I wanted for implement them. Una be do that one day. And number two, I ask him, Mr. Richard Konteh, if you not be the flag bearer or flag bearer, which for be do different. I ask again, Mr. MS Fofana, do you want to give you a time we will cover this program so we can explain some of the things that we'll try for land so. Yeah, do it 1 week by your time.
Alright. Tomorrow it will come by God. Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you. God bless you. Alright, so sorry about that. We just get 1 more minute, so we'll go quickly on the line again. Welcome to the show, caller. You name and call from.
Yeah, can you bear?
Go ahead, get the platform.
Yeah, so Mr. Konteh. Mr. Konteh talks say they not get no benefit from the SLPP. If so, why up to this time the APC member parliaments they're still in a parliament then what do they do there? If they not get benefit from the SLPP, why they need in a parliament?
All right. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Yeah.
All right, the line still open. You can call in for inside the program. This is the program. We are in Salon TV Live 1. We go on the line again and take another call. Welcome to the show, caller. You name and say call from you get 1 minute.
Yeah, good evening. Thank you. I don't listen to Dr. Richard Konteh. Now you only don't talk, But they bless this last call away, don't they put it to the right senses them. Sierra Leoneans them. This now we don't call in. This now for we now. Everything then now we earn. The 19th and the 20th, now we own time. Yeri, Richard Konteh don't talk you. Let we stand, we don't am. This now call from locals, we don't am. The 19th we dey sit down. The 20th we dey take Texaco, Old Road and Texaco New Road along the locals community. Yeah? Richard Konteh, we don't talk you, don't yeri. Why not this time they are now they come for cash sensitized where we don't say we will come out for guys. And now they like Godifa, National Go Puelam, we dey on we own. Yes, we dey on we own, we dey try for move am. The 19th and the 20th, Malabio, now day for yeah.
Thank you. And God bless you.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right, we go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. You name and say the call from. You get 1 minute. Caller, we not hear you. If you use your phone, please pull on. You time around begin already.
You get me now?
Go a bit again.
Yeah, say,
Yeah, go ahead. We'll get you now.
okay, yeah. Yeah, so, we, the team. So, I want to read Fatima in so, to
Sorry,
me,
we
I'm
get
giving a
your
lot
voice,
of
but we not
time
hear what
to
you
talk.
say. I don't know if you use earphone, caller.
I come to the point now. In a nutshell, me and somebody no can make. In a nutshell, these two parties now you don't destroy Sierra Leone, APC and SLPP. Sierra Leone is naturally endowed. Sierra Leone no suppose for them at this position waiting. One green mineral, look, one green mineral and Salone don't look for transform Salone. If Gambia can make out of Granada, although they not develop that way, why Sierra Leone get all minerals there? We need to develop. We work in talk. I can vex. I don't even know what I go say. Then two parties don't destroy Sierra Leone. Then two parties they not fit for living as alone. APC now this are the worst APC we don't ever live because if they don't even put the house together, what I don't talk. If they don't even put the house together, and they're going to rule 8 million people. This is a shame. Thank you so much.
All right, thank you very much, caller. We go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside the call form. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, hello, yeah, it's now the call from US.
Go ahead, get the platform.
The first point I want to make now, waiting one of the callers, they say, APC, if someone make this statement of 72% nationwide result, then get RRF, we will not say now official documents then signed by the two parties and international observers as well and local as well. So waiting APC for do going forward, let them do a projection, let them do a national, let them do an open up at the office and compile that in they show the world. Let them do projection, do screenshots, whatever we want to show the world. These 72% of official documents them will not show the world since ECSL refused to do so. The other thing, Dr. Richard Konteh, he said he hopes he will not learn lesson. May not even get our hope they say APC don't learn the lesson based on waiting Dr. Fufana and others don't already say. The one final thing I want to say, the APC leadership will take leadership this time round.
Thank you very much. God
Protect,
bless you, my brother.
will lead the people them.
Okay, so let's go again, take another call. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside the call form. You get 1 minute.
Yes, I call from America.
Go ahead, get the platform.
I get a couple questions in quick.
Go ahead, 1 minute.
One question to go to Dr. Richard Konteh. He said they get some money. So I want to know if someone a part of the team who they pay that money. And two, go to Dr. Fofana. He said that they stop murder in the UN. Wait for Fatima go inside school. He go to pass street. Why name for stopper? Me not say who person in can like a mother because he gets criminal history in America. Where he come, he get for be all in log them outside the worker and they get administration. And he say they can waiver it again. So that's why they a disputer. But what me want know why they don't go to school? Have what? Treat them Fatima don't go for stopper. I do stop mother now president to the camp on behalf of the government. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, God bless you. We go on the line again and take another call quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside the call form. You get 1 minute.
Yeah, this is weird. And the call from weird.
Go ahead, get the platform. 1 minute.
I just want to ask Dr. Richard Konteh because the constitution look they confuse me all. Who that na the religion now na APC? Because Dr. Samua came inside February last year, and before that, the committee and other big station and the party. So who that na the real leader way for the direct the supporters in the country now as far as APC the strategy is concerned. Who that na the leader? Who that for the talk to the people then? And that's what I want to know.
Thank you very much. God bless you. I'll take 3 last call inside the program quickly. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside the call form. You get 1 minute. Caller, you did it? Alright, hello. This one. I'll go for another one again quickly inside the program. 3 last call, quick one. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and inside the call form. You get 1 minute. Hello, caller?
Hello?
Yes, you're live on the platform. You get 1 minute. Go ahead.
Right. Thanks, Amy, very much for your efforts. And people, you don't wait and in a way say they don't know we. So there is no point for bringing them people there. Sure. So this Fatima is a monarchic lady. This one, a girl mother be in number. I remember at one point I really
Sorry, I don't understand what you say. Waiting a monarchic.
You say?
Waiting a monarchic.
I think so for pass this call, we go no one personal attack. One ask question, not for ask people in personal attack. That should not be in common.
They say, I don't get that.
Though, let Superman just give me time. Because they are all
not for personally attack.
Ask question, not for attack people. Somebody will like hypocrite or I call it.
Okay, so I think you talk about Fatima.
Hello?
Yeah, you talk about Fatima, right?
Exactly.
So
this
wait, what do you want if Fatima gets mad at you?
When people they talk about protest.
Now, wait. What do you want if person gets in company number?
Wait for me. Wait. Now somebody. I mean, I want call now come and talk about this protest. In the go against the people. If anybody protest or wait itself, it will call Madabi or so.
Who stand that happen?
So since you get Madabi in number, we know say we enemy then that country did.
All right, thank you very much.
So these people let them stop for country.
Thank you. God bless you, brother.
Food.
All right, we go and take the two last calls inside the program. Welcome to the show, caller. Your name and where you call from?
Yeah, they call from English.
Go ahead, you get 1 minute.
Yeah, first of all, still remember people and the way out, we just talk about this demonstration, the 19 and the 20. All people for common law, I would say, more appoint say, everybody in a city for one and there for go appoint for result, that are one. Anybody, any province for the neck we appoint for. I would say that for don't tell people in clear about because matter we don't say don't get business with matter, we don't get business with Konteh, that number one and number two, I want to ask Mr. Richard Konteh, if you be a leader of APC, they appoint this way, how they don't be interpreted, what don't be understand is say they don't be the pay, they don't be receive salary. Now you know that less for tell you say now then they give them money, but you're not able to show you the amount of how much he gets. If you never be a leader, whose action if you don't take?
Thank you.
Because in a part of APC, I can't be somebody so far.
Very much.
God bless you. For APC.
Thank you.
Outside now.
Thank you very much. All right, to take the last call inside the program. Yes, welcome to the show, caller. You name it. Sorry. Welcome to the show, caller. You don't call G's no, caller.
Yes, sir. I come from the United States of America.
All right, get 1 minute.
Yeah, first of all, I want make Mr. Fatima Konteh take courage because anybody who don't win, you understand, and I get personal attack. So anybody who attack you, not get nothing. And then secondly, Mr. Konteh says thank you very much, Dr. M.S. I say thank you very much. You understand? We're not open with right clearly. And APC as a political party, now they don't make that contribute. Listen, no can I have to anything. APC and SNPP, they don't do the country. No! How would then? We get seen. If the they talk something, they don't take time to God will they get seen.
All right. And thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you. All right, so we go over again to the guest them for them to respond to the call still week. But when I see you smile face, make us smile. As Leonard just respond to the call still week inside.
Okay, talk about the letter them. Since that election, when they call that election, we don't do beaucoup things them. Fatima has been there, part of that. We all don't write things them, talking points them, demonstration will take place now, Washington, across the globe. You don't see how they happen. So then gets different impact. The impact where they come, government they choose, okay, when I go able support Sierra Leone and cause. In fact, now the US State Department even put a post say, I think around the 14th, I don't know the exact month again, where they give them visa ban If you now Google number, the U.S. State Department visa ban for people that were involved in the election falsification, they put them a day. So would they really make a lot of effort were they abroad here? Because now the different governments, they know their character there. They know their names them. Tomorrow, when I come, I go read for directly what the artificial intelligence, the names them. All their names there, we don't send them to different governments them. So very soon, you will see some of them, then will appear in no-fly list when they don't even fly. So now, if they go any airport, then get for question them more than they used to. Yeah. So they don't see the atrocity where they don't commit. If when I listen to the U.S. ambassador, where they talk, then they see, they say, well, we need an independent investigation for see what happened. Sierra Leone na a crime scene. From 2018 to 2024, Madabio, SLPP, na the perpetrators, now they don't commit their heinous crimes. They don't publish them, the human rights reports them. The United States, the UK, the European Union. So then hear them very obvious. So we serve as Sierra Leoneans, hundreds of Sierra Leoneans, not to be angry though, would they write letters there? Would they do it in different way? So when you didn't hear to the government could find an opportunity how they will strike. So for we, luckily, this thing will matter be the United Nations, and it's very common. Not to say no, they don't do it. They're bad character, as Dr. Konteh said. They go kind of New York, boy, then they restrict you. So they restrict them. They're not kind of Massachusetts. At Massachusetts, Harvard, they always say, oh, don't go give presentation at Harvard. Who go do this? No. They're not sharp. They're not sharp. So within the world they do, they get an impact. For the first time, some of the letters they will write, if you not go to the British House of Commons, we get a file day about what you don't do. If you not go to the German Bundes Parliament, we get a file day. The Canadian government, we get a file day. The Japanese government, we get a file day. So then, you see, these days of 21st century, for let them while they can't do what they do, it not go unpunished. So what you will not be doing during the rebel war, we don't know say that one that them cause the rebel war. Because every tactic what they do, Operation No Living Thing, now they do August 10, 2022. Operation Pay Yourself, now they do right now. When they put all them checkpoints them, then they do this armed robbery. In fact, before the election, this Madabio creates this Sobel. The Sobel, it means soldier during the day, soldier at night. That same group of people them now then go kill S.O. Williams. S.O. Williams now the chief of defense staff for Ernest Korma. Immediately when he retired, 2016, then kill him. Commodity, one Claudius Nielsen Williams, he have been the deputy high commissioner to Nigeria. Look, at the thousands of miles away, all this now artificial intelligence they give with the information. Thousands of miles away, that boy, that deputy high commissioner in Nigeria, then go kidnap him. Madabio was involved in that. And that kidnap the people that wait and then at the embassy could tell you, say, now fake things. What did happen? Yes, I know. I just tell you more. So all they see what they do, they write letters. What the government they do, you almost like where they plant cassava. You go put one stick, you plant them. As 3 months later, you go see one branch, you put big cassava, down a small cassava. So we they just write them. We not they dictate to government, we they just tell us they are not bad guys them, So that's what they do.
Okay, let me come in 1 second. I need to clarify this. I need for clear out, the air. I made an audio. First and foremost, I am a human rights activist. I have 2 kids. I'm a defender. Okay, and just like Mr. Richard says, Samora, he's the head of the party. Is the head there. Our party is an institution. Samora refused to come out and talk to the people and said, okay, thank you. the election didn't go the way we wanted. People are dying, people are perishing. You expect me to sit and talk? And that's why I said, if you don't do the right thing, there's a lot of stuff. People are killing themselves. They want to go fight and do this and do that. People are dying every day because, there's no food and this. You have to come out. These are the voters that went and voted for you on the rain, on the sun. They were there. You have to respect them. And that I took that initiative and said, and come out and said, Samora, we did everything in our power for Samora to be where he is, but he didn't work out. So I have to come out and say, Samora, if you don't do the right thing, I will call mother, because you bring in unrest to the nation. People are fighting. They said they're going to come out and this. These are people's kids. If they die, anything happens, it affects me as a defender. So that's why I came out and make that audio. So I didn't say, if you go out there, I made it for Samora. Go back and listen to it. Thank you very much. God bless you. And may God bless our nation. We're all fighting for justice. We're all fighting for the unity of Salone. We're all fighting for one thing. Let us stop misunderstanding one another. And let us stand for the truth. This, we, like Uncle Richard said, we fighting the big elephant and not ourselves. Okay? I will always defend Mama Salone. I will not stop defending Mama Salone. Even if you come, I wear the whole element of peace. I'm here. I'm here to receive all the bullets that you're sending. But I will do justice to Salone and fight for my people. Thank you.
Yeah, I want to start first for appreciate all the callers. We don't call for express their views. I want to acknowledge the frustrations we all share, and I can identify with some of those sentiments we they express. I want we just clarify a few issues. I get 11 questions, but we'll quickly just make one or two sentences on each of them for let me be clear. The first question they ask is why APC not come out clearly. Why will not organize a press conference for state position. I think say we be issue the tripartite committee. We do a formal letter to ECSL, and in that letter we present to them the analysis where we don't do and challenge them to make them come out with anything contrary to what we don't state. And we go and that document we make them public. The analysis of the results we make them public. And also in the final report, even though it is inside the appendix, we also insert the table where you get the analysis of the results. So it is not something where we keep secret. And so if you go to the tripartite report, you can see the analysis and where it shows clearly how Dr. Samora gets the commanding lead. And we also analyze the table and state them in words. Say we not believe say the results where ECSL they announce, it reflect the will of the people, and we believe say Dr. Samora will get a commanding lead, which is 71% of the results will be get. The time frame for implementation, I've been telling us say we get to that stage because they be hijack the process from the committee and the leaders, they call themselves the chief negotiators. Now then go negotiate and finalize the document, and we wait on them to come back to we now with the timeline for implementation. So what would I have done differently if I don't want for personalized this whole process, but the antecedents will speak for me. Or say if now Richard Konteh, we're not going to even get to this stage. But make the state the results. We're not going to even get to that stage though. Because the message before them go loud and clear, and the actions they will take a bit for very definitive. And I get a record from 2007 of defending the votes of the APC. And we had the Coalition Center for 2007 at the time of APC not get nothing. And we produced the results in 48 hours. And make it impossible for ECSL for steal the results. And I don't also demonstrate that in many by-elections. And I don't also demonstrate how I don't take this government on a range of issues, on radio, on television, in the meetings. I don't represent this party at the ECFL, and I don't take very strong positions for the party. So I don't demonstrate that if leader in the leadership position, I will defend the APC party, and I guarantee anybody say this type of nonsense will happen, cannot happen under my watch, because I will make sure that we build a team, a stone wall, to ensure that will happen at all. You say, why that our MP still in parliament if we are not getting benefits? Nobody not say MPs are not being paid. Nobody's saying that. And the talk say we, the members of the Tripartite committee, now receive 1 cent from the 1.5 million where the government and where the American government provide for the exercise. They say, why would they sensitize now when the demonstration pending on the 20th? Waiting with the talk now, not get anything for do with anything where anybody don't plan or not plan for the 19th and the 20th. Me, then, for this, I didn't get this request for this interview a few months back, but I'm not being taken on because I was traveling. I don't be out of the country now for close to 2 months, and I need to come back home and settle before ever I will take up any interview. So it just happened, say it happened today, but we don't get anything to do with the planned protest of the 19th and 20th, and I'm glad the way Senator Pierre can make that point very clear. Somebody say the two party then don't destroy Sierra Leone. Well, you see, opinions are like noses, are like the nose. All man get your nose. So all man get your opinion for express. But me, always proud of the track record of the APC. From the days of Shaka Stephen to now, I can boldly talk about all the development efforts the APC don't do. The party APC very inclusive, and they embrace everybody to be a part of the government architecture. They say when APC they empower, there is peace and there is stability, and everybody go about in business. Even the president, they move around, they drive himself, they move around the town. When they see policemen, they pass around with guns, and all the international indicators they point towards that. So I'll be proud for the APC their record anytime. You say, so we drop it, why we not make it projections, we don't make it projections, and the day now the report, the cabinet committee, and the day now the letter will be sent to ECSL, who states those figures. You say, hope we have learned for our lessons, and say APC will lead the protest on the 19th and 20th. Well, that is a question for the leadership of the party for decide. I know we talk on behalf of the party. So if you wanna get a chance for ask them directly, you know, invite them to an interview. I believe say when we don't invite the PRO of the party and we don't talk at this platform and you don't answer these questions and you don't clarify the position of the party. And that is the official spokesperson for the party, and whatever you say of the official position of the party. Say who is the current leader of the APC. APC not get leader at the moment as per the position of the leader. According to the constitution, 6 months from the day where ECSL they pronounce the results of the presidential elections, if the party not win the election, then the leader of the party they cease to be leader after 6 months. That 6 months in this own case will expire on the 27th of December 2023. So from that time on, Dr. Samura ceased to be leader of the APC. However, Dr. Samura is still the former flag bearer of the APC, and therefore by virtue of that position where he holds as the flag bearer and we stand for benefit from this fight for electoral justice, we get a moral responsibility and an ethical responsibility for lead the charge, working with the current leadership of the party, headed by the chairman of the party, when Atamikali passed away. I believe, say, today in an interest for do that. Is Samura part of the team? Yes, he's part of the team. He's still a senior member of the APC, highly respected. He does serve this country, he does serve the party, and he don't represent we as the flag bearer on two different occasions, even though we not succeed for we, but he don't show say we get what it take to provide leadership for this country. And so in an integral part of the team, we get a large following, and we believe say the role at the party will forever remain significant, and we will always continue for respect in whatever future role we get to play. And the history of the APC not will ever be complete without mentioning Dr. Samura Makibusin Kamara. What actions have you taken for the APC? I've outlined them in terms of the role from 2007, where actively involved in the party leadership. I don't show the role we are playing in those elections. I don't show the role we are playing serving the APC in government. I don't show the role we are playing since 2018, reaching out to APC people, caring for them as a philanthropist, supporting the party in elections, supporting the party on radio and television, chairing the technical committee of the party, etc., etc. Don't show say and love the party, are committed to the party, and I believe say we need to come together as a party to ensure say we gain power as a party and put this country back for the personal and sustainable growth and development. So I want to tell you thank you, stand up here and Ahmed and Fatima for this invitation. You can share my thoughts with you now. The opinions where I expressed here are entirely my opinion. You know, they talk on behalf of the entire Tripartite committee, not a spokesperson. I just your opinion. I express on the issues and I take responsibility for the opinions that I express. I told now, let me thank you and to the audience. We listen and to my brother, Dr. Fofana. I think I don't see you today for the first time.
I'm glad to see you too.
I can find the writings, they're very interesting. But we will find time for discuss my own views and some of those writings, but not for this podium for discuss them.
Very, very good, Doctor. Sorry for interrupting. You look, Salon, our country, who for those who all want betterment for our country. Not for tolerate what them no country only what they tolerate anything. So una get for work with the people them. Now una are the leaders them.
Dr. Fofana, yeah, we want to people that are doing now and people and take it out, don't overrun pass mark one today. But want to all man thank you now. We want to now they get them plenty thank you as well. The people don't send comments on able read plenty thank you. We want to stop here now. We want to thank you very much and say every good thing getting ended. We don't come at the ending for today. We tell we get them plenty thank you. We want to thank you. Bye bye. God bless you all and God bless you, Bill of Konteh.
Thank you.
Thank you.